O, ale nora. Sypie się.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Czemu te wieloryby świecą na zielono? Jakiś port z Czarnobyla. Ale dziura. Wszystko rozjebane. Znowu z powrotem do morza. Chcę wrzucić.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do our job.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
Co to? Jakaś kłótnia
Same goes for you,
siurów?
sir. Move along.
Co to w ogóle za tekst daremny? Dobra.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
Nie,
You're
to
not
będziesz mi tu
sailors.
gadał, co mogę robić,
It's
ty
a sign.
kapitan szpeg.
There's something coming. Something real
Yeah.
bad.
Don't put that beast back
The
in.
blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a
Mogłem sobie
sign.
jednak rozwinąć
There's
ten
something coming. Something real bad.
umiejętność medycyny, czy coś takiego. Bardziej. No, w sumie nie mogłem.
They're cops.
Bym wiedział dokładnie.
Can't understand.
Miał lepszy opis, jakie tam szponiaste łapki coś takiego dokonały. Albo inne szczeny. Dobra. Z tego co mówił stary kapitan Żbik w magazynie D6, pewnie już na 100 są jakieś rybie twarze.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Idź do baru i porozmawiaj z Fjordem, bo gdzie jest Fjord? O, lampka. Hihi, dawaj lampkę. Podnieś. Ja chcę lampę. Czemu na świecie na zielono? Napędzana pierdami? Czy jaki? Żbik. Dobra. Co to za nora?
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Nie, cała ta wyspa wygląda jak porzucona.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Jakiś tam gówniany list. O, to jest chyba ten kapitan, którego musiałem znaleźć. Fritz, to ty?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I co, to wszystko?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Dobra, trzeba będzie chyba inwestować w te przeszukiwanie tych dowodów. Bo gówno widać z tych karteczek, jak tam później je badam. Jakieś tam zatarte daty
This
tylko były.
blackboard hasn't been used in a long while.
No co ty nie powiesz, Sherlocku?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Dobra, chyba trzeba iść do tego baru. O. Mój. Jot. Kurde, tutaj fajnie rozbudowany opis wszystkiego. Dobra, medycyna. Mam tu jeszcze jakieś w ogóle te? Jeden punkt tylko. Sknerus ma kwacz. Nieżyjący brodacz Bimbonson. Co tu wszyscy zdechli? Nie. Dobra. Nie da się wejść. Znowu jakieś ziołowe świeczki.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Bo może to Fritz Trop. To młody.
What a macabre souvenir.
Tak z tego co wyczytuję, to co dowiedziała się moja postać z tych wszystkich kartek, dochodzę do wniosku, że to jakiś ułom. Kiedy widzi na obrazku jakąś pradawną kartkę.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Jakąś pradawną tą fotę tego starego kapitana i uznaje, że to jest jakiś jego brat albo ktoś podobny do nas. Że to jest on, tylko że młodszy. Pewnie ma tą samą nogę drewnianą. Pokaż girę, farfocu. O kurwa, odrosłam.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Dobra, najpierw zapytają magazyn.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Albo pogramy głupa. Co? Kurwa, ten typ odpowiedzi jest taki jakiś ułomny. Wszystkie te takie niże znaki, tak?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Cool.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
No ale żeś dużo powiedział. O, dobra.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Nie.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Dobra.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Nie. Dawaj. Gdzieś. Pierdzielenie starego bombra.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder?
Dobra.
I shall be on my way.
Idziemy do baru.
Come back and see me when you've got something new.
Teraz nie wiem, czy on kurde jest razem ze mną i wie po co ja tu przyjechałem, czy po prostu jest jakimś dziadem, którego mogę z którego mogę wyssać informacje. Dobra, idziemy do baru. Otwierać tą norę i jeb z buta. O, Gigolm. Łysy wamp. Jebany żul. Szykuje się w pierdol.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
O ty gadzie awanturników. Kurwa, teraz nie wiadomo co tu wybrać. A, siłą. Mam dużą. Co to jest?
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Co to za pytania? Prohibicja. Dobra, najpierw
Captain
drinka.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Chuj, nie chce mi dać cię sklać.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Dobra,
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
dobra, co to był? Czekaj, gdzieś tu był.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Kurwa, jakieś żule śpiewają.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Dobra.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Wrócimy, tam coś było wcześniej. O, dobra, jesteśmy.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Mówiłem,
Screams.
And that's not all.
rybie twarze.
There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Dobra, tu już mamy jakieś konkretne informacje.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Dawaj
Captain
drinka.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Nie. Dobra, to już wszystko.
That'll be all for now.
Tam jakaś baba mnie obserwowała. Trzeba pogadać. Kurwa, co to za doktor Mengele?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Dobra. Ten tu jakieś posiadkowane łapy ma. Pewnie jakiś kultysta. W ogóle jest jakiś blady. Pewnie jakiś rybi trup. O, wy mi dacie drink.
You like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Jakieś miejscy bohaterowie rybactwa się trafili. Koniec wielorybnictwa.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Debile. Jak się właśnie kończy, jak jakieś miernoty bezmózgie się biorą za polowanie. Jak gdyby, nie wiem, robili sobie jakiś rok przerwy albo coś, że się mogły rozmnożyć, to by mogli przez cały czas łowić, a tak to jak banda szczerbatych Mongołów się rzucili jak na mięso i dupa. Nie ma wielorybów.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill, we're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking, El, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Księża. A kurwa, napić się nie dacie, nie? Pigmeje.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. What you looking at, stranger?
Na ryj twój. Pigmej.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Jakiś przyjebany babsko. Trzeba będzie ją ubić przy najlepszej okazji. Pewnie się trafi w jakieś jaskinie. Jaskini. O, co tu mamy?
And the doctor, what did he say? He laughed. My God.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
No dobra. Tutaj pisze, że Pigmeje 3 schlane powróciły w jakimś zaropiałym kutrze z wielorybem i nic niezwykłego. Tam wszyscy happy, szczęśliwi się tam zbiegli jak stado sępów do wieloryba. Co tu mamy za tablicę ogłoszeń?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor.
Tak jak ty, ciul.
Interesting.
Co tu pisze? 68 za co? Hawkins. Nie. A to są długi chyba. No. Tablica długów. O, tych nie było tutaj. Siema, żule.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Co kurwa? Idę do tych ciuli. Dobra, zrobili przejście w końcu. O kurwa, zrzucili już tego orka.
No way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Nadchodzi hentai.
Don't put that
Ośmiorniczka
beast back in the
hentai.
water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Kurwa, chcę widzieć jak wrzucą to do morza, może przyjdzie jakiś fajny stworek.
Stupid idiots.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Wrzucajcie, pigmeje.
There's something coming.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't
no way
understand.
to
You're not
treat an omen.
sailors.
Kurwa, na chuj żeś mu to powiedział, teraz będzie
There's
pewnie za mną pójdzie.
trouble. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast
Dobra,
back in
idziemy
the
do
water,
magazynu,
you
pewnie jak
shysters.
wyjdę
You're
tego
crazy.
wrzucą i coś się stanie. Co tu mamy? Jakiś samotny mnich? Abemus papus? A nie, kapitan.
you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Kurwa, jestem detektyw. El Capone. Spierdalaj. Mam wyższe kwalifikacje.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Kurwa, nie wiem, czy z tym moim skillem debatowania mi się to uda. Dobra, to jest bardziej
I'd like to know
logiczna
more about the Hawkins
odpowiedź.
case.
I don't think so.
Dobra.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
Don't aggravate me, sir.
Ty chuju. Dobra, mogłem użyć jednak tego. Mojej perswazji.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Jakiś szalony Mongol z lasu? Brodacz pewnie jakiś mnie tam upoluje, jak pójdę tylko do jakiejś hacjenty. Dobra, do magazynu się jakoś dostanę. Wy jeszcze nie wrzuciliście. Chyba następny pigmy.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Pewnie chodzi o tego żula w barze.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
O, wkurwieni, bo do wódki nie mogą się dostać. Jak narąbani jak żbiki. Ale gęby takie prawilne im zrobili. Jak jakimś takim zapuszczałym marynarzom.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Oj, gdzieś tu chyba pierwsi zdechną. Jak na łodzi mieszkają. Przyjdzie El Hentaju, to ich tam wychłoszcze. W wódkach.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Piją z nudów przynajmniej, a nie z przymusu. Dobra, wszystko
I've
jest.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Dobra, gdzie jest ten pomnik? Ciekawe co tam zrobili. Wąsa dopisali? O, jest tam. Tutaj jakiś wędkarz, przedsiębiorca. Uwa, plankton. To na pewno jakiś rekin nie jest. Ciekawe co go tak obgryzł. Nie wyjdzie tu jakiś humanoid. El Capone, tu jakieś kurde cele. Da się tu wejść? Nie da się. Oby moja postać umiała później skakać, będzie trochę dupa. Takim upośledzonym grać. Kurwa, jeszcze mnie za włamu osądzą zaraz. O.
There.
Albo czekać. Najpierw zobaczymy co z nim zrobili. Pewnie zaraz mi wyskoczy jakiś wściekły żul. I co się stało? Tylko świeci na zielono jakoś. A, popisali go.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. Looks like Phoenician. Or a very primitive runic script. I've never seen anything like it.
Jakiś smoczek. Święty Brendan. Nawet detale fajnie opisane. Dobra, idziemy przekopać chaty wieśniaków. Kurwa, światło by się przydało. Znaleźć ukryty przedmiot. Znalazłem.
Hello, old friend.
Woda! O, dam pijaczkom do picia. I powiedzą mi co nieco więcej informacji. Zgaś to. A tutaj się wejść nie da. A tutaj? Dobra. Dam pijakom flaszkę, może odciągną tych strażników. I się wkradnę. Taki plan. Jak włączyć świeczkę? Dobra, kółkiem się włącza świeczka. Znaczy zapalniczkę. To tam żul? Anton? Dalton? Teraz zobaczymy jeszcze co powiedzą nasi przyjaciele bagieciarze. O, tutaj coś jest.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you know who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Jakieś żule. A, zobaczymy co zrobią jak podejdę do nich ofem.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Kurwa, wy to jesteście mistrzowie tajemnicy normalnie.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Kurwa, przecież to już dawno wiem, że tutaj jest ten magazyn.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
To
If
wypierdolę.
I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Rozejdź się paru.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
So, who are you?
Raczej do
Are
kat.
you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Nie, co tam było w ogóle jeszcze? No dobra.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Ara, to będzie albo do kat iść, albo tych żuli na nich naspać.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Czekajcie. Tylko nie wiem, zobaczymy. Kat to była ta tempa baba jarająca szulga. Ja w sumie jej nie lubię w chuj. Dobra, żule, naprzód.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
No.
Nothing at all.
Dobra, to już pytaliśmy.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Dobra, znalazłem akurat idealnie.
Look what I've got.
No.
You're a good guy, you.
Do boju moje żule. Wpierdolcie im.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you shouldn't hide your hooch.
Czekaj, gdzie ten drugi poszedł? Trzeba to zobaczyć. Jeden gdzieś spierdolił z wodą. Weźmiemy więcej wody? Nie da się. Dobra. Gdzie teraz iść? Magazyn 36. Sam bimber. Dobra. Szybko się skitrać trzeba. Tu już mnie nie znajdą. Kurwa, pęknięta drabina. O, jest. Po cichaczu. Dreptu, dreptu.
Let's see.
Dobra. Jak wyjdziemy z magazynu, to koniec odcinka. Trochę za długo to wyjdzie.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Chyba se kpisz w tej ciulu.
Well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Ja ci dam twój teren, ty paru. Stąd ta baba od fajka.
This
złaś mi z
muddy
drogi.
alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Dobra, no to fajtku.
As you wish.
Kurwa, ninjitsu. Jeb, dostała w kinola. No. Kurwa, ale jebę.
If you've broken my nose,
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
no, not yet. You don't lack nerve, and you've got a fairly good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here.
Even Captain Fitzroy?
I suggest you back off. You've pushed your luck far enough for one day. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
No, wybrnęliśmy. Spadać pachołki. Wąsaczu. Kurwa, tutaj się nie dostanę, trzeba tak coś wykminić. Kurde. Ciekawe jak mam się tam dostać.
Let's see. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Gówno widzę. Kurde, ciekawe czy to tylko kłódka się zblokowała? Czy ten dynks do otwierania mi się połamał? Bo jak tak to dupa. Nie wiem nigdzie się dostać. Dobra. Idziemy z tej meliny. Bo moje dywersyjne żule dalej wojują. Jeden już się poskładał. Tym melepet. Dobra. Zobaczmy co się tu dzieje nowego.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something...
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Kurde, ci coraz bliżej tą orkę dosuwałem z każdym postępem gry. Tego coś chyba wciągnie, coś tak czuję. Jak tylko wrzucę tą orkę. Tu jakaś wieża Saurona. Dobra. Idziemy do tego kapitana, może on coś powie? I tutaj w sumie jeszcze nie były.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
O, jakieś się coś pokazało.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
Nic
So
nowego.
come back and see me when you've got something new.
Dobra. W sumie zerknę jeszcze na tą historię.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Parszywy.
The miraculous catch.
Karczmasz.
Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Kurwa, długa ta historia. Co przeczytajcie? Z tego co tam wyczytałem, to wychodzi, że ci tam głodowali i ostatnie kutry wysłali na polowanie, z czego wrócił jeden z jakimś dupnym waleniem. Dobra. Dobra, idziemy w nieznane. Głębiej w te bagno.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Szykuje się jakieś romansidło. Skat. Kurwa, to brzmi. A co tu? To już za piękna miejscówka. Ej, tu jest jakaś rzecz do znalezienia. Dźwignia.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Gdzie trzeba chyba zrobić włam na tym. Przez dach. Co?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Aha. Chyba przez jakieś podziemne przejście trzeba będzie wyjść. Dobra, trzeba będzie tam wejść. Później to obkręcić. Dobra, ale zobaczmy jeszcze innych ziomów do obgadania. Tutaj już gówno jest. Spełniasz jakieś drzwi? Dobra, idziemy pogadać z naszą nową miłością. Którą spałowaliśmy w łeb. Zamknij te drzwi. Daj mi pić. Ja. O, nowy.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Chyba szacun zdobyłem wśród tego motłochu i teraz mi tu więcej zdradzają.
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
No. To za dużo się nie dowiedziałem ciekawych
That'll
rzeczy.
be all for now.
Pijackie legendy. Mi coś powiesz, szalony doktor?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Yuri! Siema.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I think it's time to talk business.
No hard feelings?
For a lucky little blow? You think I gotta be boss of these lads without taking any hits? It will serve as a lesson. I was too soft with you. Next time, I'll hit first. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Dobra. Jest spokój, w sumie rządzi tymi kmiotami. Powie
I'm
prawdę.
investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
No, tylko że ty nie jesteś pierwszym lepszym żulem z tej dziury. A,
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us, and they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
jakiś pradawny kult starych czupaka łowiących wieloryby.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Ani trochę.
Very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
W sumie to już wiem, jak tam dojść. A ciekawi mnie, co ona może chcieć pójść.
Do I
Dobra.
have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Normalnie to wystarczyło tylko wejść na ten złom tam. tej starej szopie i odkręcić klapę i później pewnie przejść tam dołem i tyle by było. Kurde, ciekawi mnie co będzie z tym pieprzonym orkiem. Czy tą orką, jak nią wrzucam już do wody. Dobra. Prowadź. Dobra, powoli się wkręcamy w nielegalny biznes w tym zapiedziałym porcie.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors.
O,
It's a sign.
zostawili już żula w spokoju. No idziesz w końcu, czy nie? Wow, wygląda jak jakiś Indianiec.
It's fine. He's with me.
Okay.
Siema Flip i Flap. Jak tam walka z żulami? Pięć tygodni później. Czemu ona ma klucze? A, dobra. Ten sam trik co ja.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Sam bym już to ogarnął.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this
zielono.
place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Gdzie tak przymroziło. Zamykać tę dziurę. Co my tu mamy? O, wygląda jak jakaś ta szopa seryjnego mordercy piły z Meksyku. To jakieś posłanie żula? Albo jakiś kokon kosmitu? Retrospekcja. Kurwa, oświecenie. Aha, i teraz mogę dowody znajdować. Dobra, co mamy tutaj? W legowisku Menela. Jeszcze chyba zaszczanego.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Kurwa. Żul. Zdjęcie jakiegoś zgrzybiałego Hipolita.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks.
Ten to jad albo coś.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins' death. What happened here?
Widzę wszystko? Dobra, to wygląda tak. Że leżał tu na rąbany żul. Zaszczał się. I wstał, modlił się do jakiegoś zgrzybiałego piernika. Później nażarł się flaków i rybich resztek. Chuj wie co to jest. Wygląda jak jakiś martwy płód. Dobra. Później wziął jakieś piguły przeciwbólowe. I ściulał okno. Znaczy lusterku. Jakiś psychol. Dobra. Wracamy do normalności. Kurwa, razi po oczach. Dobra, spieprzamy stąd.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move!
Bagieciarze!
You again. I told
Znowu
you to
ja.
stay away from this warehouse.
Zagrozić to raczej nie. Nie, jakoś nie chcę łączyć z tą sił, ty zakazana gębo. To chyba mu wycięła policzek. Ta babka. To niezła szpryca nam się trafiła.
Wound up?
Nie, zamknięta kutafon.
You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Siema.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you...
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Looks like you've met your match, Baker. I'd like to see that more often.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Get this jackass out of here before I stroke his other cheek. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
To jakaś melina na szczycie góry. Dobra, to trzeci rozdział, więc następny odcineczek będzie właśnie tam. A na dzisiaj to tyle. Dzięki za oglądanie. I narka, ziomeczki. Tylko jeszcze puścimy ten wstęp do rozdziału. No. Dobra. No, jak nic mu rozpruła tę policzkę. Jakaś fujara nam się trafiła do współpracy. Jakiś zasapanie gdzieś tu się czai. To jest ten dziki dziad, o którym tam mówił jeden z tych policjantów.
Well, here we are, Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Dobra. No to dzięki za oglądanie i na razie. Do następnego. Elo.